Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new little project I'm trying out. We're calling it The Crimes Have Been Recorded, and it is something, it's similar to what I've already been doing on this channel, but also a bit different. As I've been playing on this channel, I've started trying to find like cool alternatives to like GW games because they're like the big fish and people don't really think as much about other games as they do about the main one. And in a very similar vein, I have so many role playing games that aren't Dungeons and Dragons. And I want to try some of them out. So I have shanghaied several of my friends, and we are going to do short, like 6 mission campaigns for a bunch of cool little RPGs. I was about to say indie RPGs. Some of them aren't, and yeah, it's hopefully going to be a ton of fun. We're learning the systems as we go. I'm going to warn you now. We are going to get rules wrong, and that is, yeah. It's I want to see how good they are to learn, how good they are to play, and just I wanted to get other people's perspectives because I could go solo role playing. There are methods of doing that, but is that as fun? Like the whole point of role playing games is you're like with other people. We are starting with, ironically, one of the smaller fish in the role playing games, Warhammer 40,000. Specifically, we are playing a game called Imperium Maledictum, which is a game of imperial bureaucracy and politics, where you're not playing soldiers on the front lines. You're playing like administratum adepts, low-ranking tech priests, the kind of people who will get into trouble but won't actually have the tools to solve it. Uh, I'm playing with players with varying degrees of knowledge of the system and the setting, and yeah, I want to see how this goes. With the plan is we're going to be playing 6 adventures, and then we're going to have a round up at the end where we're going to talk over the system, what we think about it, you know, what we liked, what we didn't like. Maybe if anyone actually listens to this, they send it. If you want to ask us questions about how we felt about it, then yeah, just hell yeah. I'm looking forward to this. We have recorded the first session, and it was very, very stupid. So yeah, without further ado, I give to you episode 1 of The Crimes Have Been Recorded, playing Imperium Maledictum. About 100 years ago, the entire galaxy was torn in half by a indefinitely supernatural phenomenon called the Great Rift. I don't think any of you know why it is so far above your pay grade that just no. But since then, the Imperium has been basically split in two. There is the main Imperium is based around Terra, like old Earth, which has a thing called the Astronomicon on it, which is basically like a giant psychic lighthouse, so ships can use it to travel. On the other side of the rift is it's called the Imperium Nihilus because the light doesn't get through, it's hard to travel, and it is just covered in warp storms. The warp storms have begun to subside, and you have been taken through from the the terror side of the Imperium. You've been taken through one of the Great Rift to the other side in one of the great crusades, which is trying to take over part of these, part of the system, so they can regain the planets and use it as a beachhead to start taking back more of the planets. You are not members of the military. You are members of the administratum, and you are here to collect back taxes for the last 100 years. You have specific.
So you hear that grunt? Bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Yay!
We better be getting paid overtime for this.
Yeah. And to the people who are listening at home, these are called other people. I know I normally do a solo game, but yeah. So would you guys like to introduce yourselves and your characters?
Does anyone want to go first?
I will do this in alphabetical order if someone doesn't pick.
I'll go first.
That makes it me because I started with C, damn it. Why have you done this to me? I definitely wasn't frantically trying to find my character sheet before realizing that I made it its own window and I tabbed away from it.
Window.
I also did spend most of that introductory stuff trying to figure out how to remove the penis and realize that I've still left some of the rest of it there. And absolutely, I'm intentionally leaving this in as part of my introduction. Hi, I'm Chris. I will be playing Grunt Incubus, who basically wants to be a space marine, but isn't. He hates bureaucrats, and he runs around with 2 chainsaws. He's also only 18 and has acne scars, as well as being painfully skinny. He thinks he's the best at everything, but he flies into a rage at anything that is related to bureaucracy.
Excellent skill for someone who has to deal with taxes.
Doesn't everyone find taxes infuriating though?
I mean,
I'm trained as an accountant. I have done them before. I actually find them quite easy.
I'm training as an accountant, and I hate it, but I need a job.
That sounds too stressful for me. No, thank you. O comes before Y, so am I next?
Yeah. The next voice, Rosie. It is you.
Great, fabulous. I'm Rosie, and I will be Hank. Hank is an overtired, done with your shit 37, but he's a very old 37. He's an accountant. He's fresh off a divorce. He got this job out of pity. He's got 4 daughters to feed, and he wants to go home. He's got grey hair. He was born with grey hair. He was born old. He's got a barcode tattoo from the job that he hates, and a scar in the shape of a horse's skull, and he refuses to fucking elaborate on it.
I do want it on record that as someone who is older than Hank, hearing him constantly described as old is a hate crime.
No, because he's not old because he's 37. He's old as a separate character trait. I rolled all of his character stuff and then accidentally rolled his age as 37, and I'm sticking to it.
It's okay. Age is a state.
There's young 37 and old 37. He is a particularly old, tired 37.
Besides, we're all 27 here, so who cares?
Don't remind me. No, I wish.
I think I finally finished removing the penis, just for the record.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Also, you're old, want to get chronic back pain. That's my excuse.
I do have chronic back.
So do I.
Okay, so moving on very quickly, Ryan, please, for the love of Christ, speak.
Yes, I'm Ryan. I'm playing Yocasta Worm, who's a bit of a coward. Likes to lurk back, let other people take the spotlight. Likes to tamper with machines and medicine. Bit of a hobby of amputating people. And yeah.
Cool. Excellent.
What's the system that we're playing? Should we
what is
that at some point?
We are playing Imperium Maledictum, a thing I'm sure I said in the intro.
Oh, you might well have done. Whoops,
It's all right,
Alan's removing a penis.
We'll edit it around.
I don't know how I'm going to edit around it. Okay, so
Good luck.
I genuinely might just put the entire thing up unedited and just go, fuck you, it's your problem now.
That would be horrendous.
It would. It'd be hilarious. Okay.
Ugh.
So, you have been brought together by a tithe prefectus by the name of Gideon Varn. You don't know what this person looks like. He is incredibly secretive. He communicates entirely by essentially sending you like voice notes and like sending like servo skulls to basically summon you and tell you where to go. So yeah, you're I'd say between 50 and 80% certain he's a real person. But that's only because he signed your paychecks.
Did I see him reading a strange tome that did not look wholesome if I've never met him?
I think I've also drunk with him once. Maybe.
Yeah. But maybe it's all different people you think are Gideon Varn.
I was very drunk the night I
Yeah.
drank with him, so I can't know. I was too busy crying over my wife.
No,
I miss her.
it's fine. You're young. He's only 37. He'll find something.
Nah, he's too tired.
But yeah, so you have been hired for various reasons. 2 of you because you are actual members of the administratum, and 1 of you because tithe collection in 40k is not the easiest job in the world.
Chainsaws.
But yeah, sometimes you need a chainsaw to do tax collection.
We need a resident bailiff occasionally.
Exactly. Yeah, but yes, you
I mean,
are all
Jocasta can just try taking limbs, but we'll run out.
exactly. So you are all met up with a servo skull who you know fairly well because it's like it's Gideon's like pet one that he like sends to follow you around on missions. And
Hey, listen. Hey, listen.
hey. Yeah, I'm so tempted to
Dangerous
call
to
it
go
fucking
alone.
Navi
Take
now.
this.
Yeah. Yeah. So it manages to catch all 3 of you at the same time. And a little green hologram comes out of its eye and shows the green kind of emotionless face that Gideon uses as his general like vision that is him. And as is tradition in these scenarios, it tells you your mission. My ordinators, welcome to the Bondac system. Over the next few months, we will be conducting a thorough inventory of the Emperor's domain, both human and material. I have assigned you to the Orbital Manufactorum Delta 17, a space station dedicated to the production of focusing crystals for laser technology. With it fully surveyed, it will be able to be quickly turned to producing weapons for his armies in the crusade. Your first objective is to find the station's central data tether and attach a comleech to it, which will allow us to unparalleled access to the information flowing through. After this is achieved, we will know our next move. I have already embedded an agent onto the station, Tithe Inspector Jacques de Fontaine, who currently resides in the administratum halls on deck 1 of the station. Liaise with them to get further intelligence before moving further into the facility and getting the information we seek. The Emperor protects. And
The Emperor protect.
the servo skull does a little like happy buzzing noise and just like floats off, basically expecting you to follow it.
Ugh, goddamn clankers always expecting me to know what the fuck I want from them.
We should follow it. I'll take up the rear.
I bet you will. Fine.
That is not a
Let's be on with
clanker.
it.
It is a fine servant of the Imperium. Thank you very much.
Brooks has already
Uh-huh.
walked off with
Sure
it
as hell
while you
acts
two
like
are
one.
arguing.
Now, one bit you do get before you leave the station. One of the perks of Gideon Varn is you do actually get your own servo skulls. So you get a choice of an illuminator, which is basically a skull with a torch in it, a Lord Hailer, which is a servo skull with a megaphone, a Medicaid servo skull, a scanner servo skull, or a utility servo skull, which basically is like a jack of all trades one.
I kind of like the idea
If-
of the flashlight one.
I do like the idea of a flashlight one because that seems like the only thing I have about that is one of my skills is to be well prepared. So I assume I would have a light of some kind. I also don't know if Medicate would be the most useful given we've already got a Chirurgan skill on board.
I would say
they
all
might-
of these aid, they don't replace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay then.
Okay,
I'd probably
so
be better with medical one then. to
yeah,
boost
so the
my-
Medicaid
Yeah.
gear gives you plus 10 to Medicaid tests.
Oh damn, that's good.
Yeah.
That might be really useful.
That'd push me up to 70.
And then it
Only
could be like the skull
70?
from
Yeah.
only. My
My one
God,
handed is 73.
I hate you all. My skills are so low.
It's alright. The only thing I'm good at though is medicine.
Great. Should we go with Medicate then?
Oh, you get one each.
I was going to say we
Oh,
get
one
one each.
each. Oh, of course.
So
Yes, I misheard. I'm afraid.
Hi, afraid. I'm Grunt. I think so. Jocasta gets the Medicaid one. What were the
Yeah.
other options? I heard a Jack of all trade one and
Okay,
two
so there's
others, those.
Illuminator, which has a
Light.
the skull has electric candles, burning torches, or other light sources. You could just have a skull covered in a floating skull covered in candles. A Lord Hailer, which is a megaphone. A scanner, which has a scanner, and a utility one, which acts as a combi tool. Which
Just imagine the
Basically.
megaphone with your chainswords. You could just intimidate the entire ship with them.
That would be horrifying. I love it. I'm tempted to go with the scanner, but Hank doesn't know how to turn things on. So is it gonna just cooperate?
and yeah, the skull the skull has a rudimentary programming that can scan things when you ask it to.
Hank doesn't do rudimentary. Hank does on off. I'll take the yeah.
I mean, it will scan for you, so you just
I'll
have to
take the scanner, if
Okay.
that's all right.
I like
Huh?
the idea of the megaphone one, but I already have a loud hailer.
Okay, so
And all of them sound too useful to be anything that my character would actually have.
What about the illuminator then?
You can have a skull with a torch in its mouth.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, go on
Also,
then.
it's
Let's do that.
aesthetic.
Yeah. Also, I really like the idea that it's a skull following you around, and it only lights things up when its mouth is open, and it just blasts out like a spotlight.
Yes.
That's going to be great for stealth.
Absolutely fantastic.
I
For stealth.
cannot foresee this backfiring in any way, shape, or form.
That's good.
What an optimistic party.
I also genuinely love the idea that you guys have to pick what skull you want for your mission with only the vaguest idea of what your mission actually is. I just
Mission
I'll
is
leave
do what we told,
the
work
medical
overtime,
guy,
get
right?
paid.
Just got to go meet with Jackal Guy and then do the next thing and then do the next thing and hopefully I'll get to kill
Yeah.
someone.
I'm sure you will get to kill someone. But
I
yes,
just want to get paid
so,
and go to bed.
so you are currently on a you're currently on a battleship by the name of His Final Word.
What was
And
his final word?
I'm assuming it's one of the gigantic cannons.
Track.
But yeah, it's so this place has like facility. You've got a whole bunch of different facilities for like information gathering, armories, medical facilities. If you want something before you go, you can like get stuff, or you can head to. There's a shuttle that will take you to the station.
Can I go call my oldest daughter just to make sure she knows I've left enough food in the oven for a few months?
Question: is your daughter in the crusade with?
Oh no, she's back on Hive. Never mind.
Yeah.
She knows where I've left food. She knows I've left food and money hidden under the doormat.
She'll be fine.
Yeah.
We could probably do a search on our contact to see what we can find about them before we meet with them.
Oh, that's a good idea. If we look up Jaquel.
Yeah.
Are we
Name
supposed
like
to have a
Jaquel
contact?
Jaquel Dufonte, he's the one embedded in deck 1 when we get there. Do we know what he looks like? We might want to look that up so we're not just running around going, Jaquel?
That's a good
Jaquel?
idea.
Okay, so first roll of the game.
Who's doing it?
Can you? Yeah, who wants to give it? It is going to be. I guess you'd be looking for a rapport roll if you are going to be looking for.
Oh, that's
somebody
my
else to-
skill set.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Rapport. There we go. I got a +2. Shall I do it?
Yeah.
Give me a roll.
Fabulous. Don't want to. Yep.
That's good.
What's it come up as? I've not seen it. Hang on. Oh my god.
That's a 23. What's your actual?
Oh, thank God. Yeah. Okay, that's so that's +2. That is 3 success levels, my good sir, nearly. But it is
Yep.
only 2, sadly.
Okay, so 2. Okay, so the way this game works, and I should probably explain it for other people, everyone, is you roll your D100, you compare it to your stat, and it's the tens unit, which is your success levels. So Rosie has a fellowship of 34. Two.
That's not accurate. I'm at 47 +2 for rapport.
Oh yeah, and I was adding the skill in off. Yeah, you got 2.
Oh right, yes, of course, yeah.
10 on the rapport. So that gets it up.
Let the GM finish explaining before you correct her.
Yeah, thank you
No,
very
sorry.
much. Which, by the way, gets you to 44, not 42. Nah. Which means that, yes, with a 23, Rosie has passed by 2 success levels, which is good. So, Jaquel de Fontaine is, I think the term that people use is a character. They are believed to be an ex-noble from a pleasure planet, and they're loud, they are bright, they're bright. They do nothing in half. They're loud visually and audibly. They are truly excellent at their job of working in the administration, collecting tithes. But their primary skill is they are very, very they deal with the higher ups while other people actually do the rest of the work. And I am just going to put a picture of this person in the Roll20 to give you a rough idea of who would like to describe Shaquille de Fontaine.
I mean, you
Hang on, he's
definitely
not loaded
spot
for
the
me
rat in the
yet.
crowd.
So picture like dead man's chest, Jack Sparrow on the desert island for the eyes, and then sort of light blue drag queen for everything
Oh, I see
else.
it now. Yes,
Yeah, I'm going to the image
I love that.
I used for this. I typed in drag queen French aristocrat.
That's actually pretty perfect.
I love the bejeweled wig beret.
Yeah, it's
That
all,
is my new favorite thing.
yeah. So yeah, Jaquel is you can't miss Jaquel basically.
They also
That's
have
good.
pointy ears.
Yeah, they've got really
Yeah,
cute elven ears. I love that.
Got
I
pointy
hadn't
elf
even noticed the
ears
elf ears.
with
Yeah.
earrings that come off the tip. So the
Yep.
ears
Yes,
are
that's
pointy but
angles.
go out to the side, and then the earrings come off the tip of the ear.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a very important character beat for this this particular character because it's very rare for Warhammer, never seen in the same outfit more than once.
They sound
So-
exhausting. I'm getting a migraine just thinking about it.
So they won't look like this when we come across them.
They will not.
That was
We're not-
helpful information. Thanks, Hank.
That was genuinely useful.
It's very like they will stand out in a crowd.
Yeah.
You will know. You will almost certainly hear them before you see them as well.
That's handy.
That is really useful, so we don't have to run around shouting Jaquel.
Jaquel. Yes, so you now know who you are looking at. Is there anything to do before you get on the shuttle?
I think that's all I want to do.
I can't think of anything.
Awesome. Well, let's go to the station.
Woo!
So you are put onto a shuttle, which takes you to orbital manufactorum Delta 17, and it was at one point a pre-imperial station. So it originally looks like a massive, like essentially concrete block. Like it is over a mile in every direction. Like it's a mile wide, a mile by a mile, maybe 3 or 4 miles high. And then it's had Gothic architecture just plastered all over it as the Imperium has stayed there as long for the last. I mean, the Imperium's been going on for around 10,000 years now, so it's had a few redesigns. But
So
it
the
is,
base building's like the slugs from Hitchhiker's Guide.
yeah.
Cool.
What would happen if the Vogan from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy developed religion?
That's what they're called. I'd forgotten.
It's okay. I remember. I always. Yep.
DM remembers for us.
He does. You should be able to see a picture on your screens right now.
Yeah. It gives me like Sisters of Battle architecture sort of look.
Yeah. I think it's basically it's essentially like what
A
would
massive
happen
temple.
if
Like a sort of massive temple sort of thing.
yeah. And it is genuinely huge. The population of this place at last record was something like 130,000 people. It's not like a small space station. It's massive.
Yeah.
That's the population of the UK.
I don't think it is.
See, that doesn't sound correct at all, Chris.
I don't even need to Google that. That sounds wrong.
I believe by at least 2 orders of magnitude, Chris.
That is
Aren't you glad we're playing accountants? My maths is brilliant.
Yeah. I'm so glad we're accountants.
Yes, the trip in, because I don't want to be too controversial here, especially since we're already discussing numbers, but space is big. So it takes several hours just to like get near it before you can even get docking permission and go in. And you are immediately confronted with this massive like loading deck, and it is like the ship you were on. Like Imperial ships are huge, like they are like several kilometers long, and they have entire communities living in. And I think Rosie, Hank will be at home here because Hive cities are very, where it's just like
Yeah.
it is completely enclosed, and there are just people everywhere. Like this docking bay has its own small town in it.
Am I able to roll to see how comfortable the other two look in this environment?
Tell you what, I guess.
'Cause I want to know if he's oblivious to their situation or if he's aware.
Yeah, fair enough. Give me a. Guess that'd be intuition.
Okay, my intuition is a 31.
You're on a 24.
Yeah, so does that mean so I know they're a bit out of place.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm looking horrified. I'm like, where's the farmland? Why is it just people
Boys.
everywhere?
Boys, I'm gonna need you both to lock in. Stay near me. If we need to buddy system, we will buddy system. Okay? If anyone gets lost, there's that lamppost with a bit of mold on it. That's the meeting point. And you go to a space marine if you're lost.
Thanks, Dad. Oh.
Don't you sass me.
Yeah. I feel I should just to remind myself, I believe Jocasta is from an agri world and Grunt's from a feral world. Yeah. So I mean, on the ship over here, you have already seen metal than you have seen in your entire lives, and it's not stopping anytime soon.
At least this building's nice and secure. It's made of strong material.
I can't.
Of course it is. It's we're in the Emperor's Imperium. Of course it's fine. It works. You see this? Good, proper Imperial steel. Not like the damn colonies.
Just go and find Jocasta or whatever his name was. God.
But I'm Jocasta.
Jaquel. Yeah, you found Jocasta right there.
This is what I told you both to lock in.
But their names start with a J. I don't care.
Listen, you
They're
little
all
shit.
bureaucrats to me.
Don't make me roll to dad voice. Don't make me roll to dad voice.
So
you can do whatever you want. I couldn't care less.
Yes, you could.
One more outburst like that, and I will take 5 minutes off of your lunch break.
It's not an outburst, Dad.
Hank has teenage daughters. He's used to this.
Yeah.
Yep. Hank has teenage daughters. He's like, you know what? I turn away. I don't give him the attention.
Is
Wow.
anyone else like paying attention to us while we're like?
So you came in with there's a couple of other people came on a ship. Like they're not just like sending 3 people on a ship. That is a hideous waste of fuel. So there's like a couple of people just milling around. A few people are picked up like work by like work gangs and things. As you're looking around, there's at least one guy who he's standing on a raised platform in tattered rags, just screaming about how we are all cogs of the Imperium and everything else, and no one seems to be really paying him any mind. There's a couple of kids playing. Like it, if it wasn't for the fact you were definitely in the middle of essentially a massive car park, this would be a very like surprisingly like homely and well populated area. But can I get perception checks?
Yep.
Oh, I don't even have eyes.
Good.
I
I'm
feel
able
like
to
Hank's
perceive the
too-
status.
I
Sorry.
feel like Hank's keeping too close an eye on Jocasta and Grunt.
Yeah,
Making
I
sure they
don't know what's
run
happening
off.
in the world. I've got that obliviousness where I'm locking in on the boys. I don't know what else is happening. No,
It
The
says
children will hurt themselves.
It says
they
plus
will.
1 SL. Is that already factored into the 21 that I rolled?
Yeah, so that's +1 success.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. So,
I have a level of success.
So yeah, Hank sees nothing. Jocasta and Grunt, the information you have been given is in fact correct. You do in fact hear Jocasta before you see them. Specifically, coming from the other side of the shuttle, you hear what sounds like weirdly out of place, like choir music. And you can smell a cloying incense. And walking around, and as like the two of you start walking around, and they come around from the direction, you come face to face with an incredibly tall person. They appear to be about 7 foot tall, but you're not sure how much of it is. Like they appear to be wearing platform shoes, and they are dressed. Again, like I was saying, it looks like someone doing drag as a French noble. They have like riding boots and trousers on. They have a massive, like huge purple velvet coat with massive like shoulder pads going back into a trail that's being held up by 2 servo skulls, one with an incense sensor and one with playing music. And they just have this gigantic, like, huge white curly wig on. And they just look down at all 3 of you and they go, Messieurs, I understand that you are my new projects.
I don't know.
No. Where did you come from? I was paying such good attention, I swear. How did you sneak up on us like that?
Monsieur, I have my ways.
Grant is just staring uncomfortably and saying nothing.
I'm 6'2". I'm not used to feeling short. Hank likes it. Hank likes it.
also, can I point out that Grunt, this is basically like the final boss of like bureaucracy.
The final boss of bureaucracy is abandon all gender. Hank looks up at the man and goes, well, we are in deck 1, exactly where we were told you'd be. Before we go on to business, where did you get the shoes? My girls like shoes like that.
Oh, I have them made special.
Well, my girls aren't. I don't got the money for that, so thanks anyway.
But yeah, so they go, Messieurs, please follow me. You can do this somewhere a lot more comfortable and a bit less dingy. Looks down at the floor with obvious disgust. Beckons you to follow them.
Well, you certainly smell nice, so this seems like a good idea.
I agree.
Fine.
Boys, you be sure to keep up with the nice, polite. Excuse me. Is it Monsieur, Mademoiselle, Your Highness? What we going with?
They just wave you off and keep walking.
That's fine. I don't know the gender-neutral version for Mademoiselle.
I don't know. Actually, oh god, we have to Google this.
No. I'll just ignore it. Sorry.
Yeah.
We were just saying that we
panicked.
weren't going to gender, and then Hank immediately panicked and tried to gender them.
He's a dad. He's respectful, but he doesn't know how. Hank just thinks they're tall and smell nice.
Yeah.
Hank's not used to people who smell nice.
They do smell like weirdly nice.
Yeah. Hank lives with 2 teenagers and 2 preteens. Okay, Hank does not remember what nice smells are.
Oh, apparently the French for they them is il and elwi.
Elwi sounds so cool. Okay.
Yeah, I would throw out that I'm 900% certain Hank does not know this.
No, Hank doesn't know shit, man. Hank's respectful, but Hank is stupid.
Yeah. So they lead you to into the town. The town is actually quite nice, considering again it is in a giant space car park. This is it's essentially where all of the administrators and priests all live. And
Ugh. Hank doesn't like priests. They don't pay taxes.
Priests pay taxes. They do in the Imperium.
It's way too
thank God.
in his spare time.
So, yeah, you are. They bring you to a large administratum office building. Just they don't really. I was about to say they beckon you inside. They don't. They walk inside and expect you to follow them. And they're inside this office building. It's getting nicer the further in you get. Because this is like one of where like the high ranking. And you are brought into it somewhere between an accountant's office and I want to say like in my head I want to say like a bridal fashion suite,
like a boudoir.
More like a sort of like a seamstress place where like there's like now the first thing that I think you especially Hank will notice is that there are people in the corner making clothes. And the important part there is that there are people making the clothes. Mainly, and I say this is a thing. Yeah, human people. Because a lot of clothes, especially in like Hive City, are made by like servitors who are like cyborg clones that are designed to build. It's like they're basically like humanoid sewing machines.
Next thing you'll be telling me it's actual cloth and not just synthetic material.
It very much might be. There is a non-zero chance that Jaquel gets animals bred to be the colours they want for their clothes just to get them shorn.
Especially if they change the clothes as often as they do. They'll need
Yeah.
Around the clock.
So Shakel leads you in. There are several. You could take your pick. There are stools, chairs, fainting couches. Shakel just reclines on one and just motions to all the other sitting implements for whatever you
What's
want.
the most uncomfortable looking one?
Oh my god, there is definitely one of those posture chairs.
Oh yeah, Hank's in that. Hank's got such bad posture, he needs it. But he also doesn't know how to sit on it. If it's one of those orthopedic chairs, Hank tries,
Yeah.
but he doesn't. He just sort of blags it and it's just sort of like, "Yep, this'll do," and it's completely wrong.
Yeah, there is a definite audible crack as you sit on it, and you're the chair or
It could be both. It could be both.
it could be both. Uh,
Bront just stands awkwardly by the door, wanting to not be there.
Aw.
I'm going to choose the most comfy chair.
Go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that most of them are incredibly comfy. So, I believe our mutual employer has sent you to me.
Yep. We have to apply some tech doohickey to the station's data server.
Massa, I was under the impression you were raised in a hive sit. How do you not know technology?
Listen, my daughters work out my data slab for me. I know stuff's meant to be confidential. Whoever the greenskins that made it should have known how to make it user friendly. That's all I'm saying.
Shakel sighs and just like, I'm going to pretend I heard none of this. So you're here on the station, and you and they pull out a data slab and just they so you're here to attach a comms leech to something on deck 4.
A comms
I
link
see.
to the data server, I believe.
Okay. So yes, this is going to be on deck 4, which I'm going to warn you now. You're going to need a guide up there. It's the storage area. When I say storage, you'll find out, but you will need a guide.
Surely it's all done alphabetized and by the proper serialization codes.
So your guide is going to. I have
Hank visibly starts sweating.
Yeah. So yeah, like Shakel looks visibly amused at the idea that this place is in even any kind of fit state.
Hank is just sweating.
Yeah, I'm going to say now, this is storage for everything from records to new screws, and it has not been sorted for at least as long as the Great Rift has been open.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you.
Why would that possibly be good?
We should file a complaint with someone. They should have been sorted.
I pull out my auto pen and my notebook and immediately list, right, deck 4, storage area, not up to code.
Oh, if it helps, none of this is up to code.
Look, Hank lives in a hive city, but he has limits.
So, here's my advice to you. And they pull out another data slate, And who looks the most trustworthy? I'm going to let you decide between the three of you.
Well, it's not Grunt.
Grant spent this entire time looking like, can this conversation be over already? Just staring at the door and back and forth between the door and the conversation.
So, which of the two administrators is going to get it?
I feel like Hank would be the most trustworthy.
Oh no, well, because Jacosta looks like an overeager child.
Yeah, I'm just looking very nervous.
Okay, so
The boy's still learning. Give it here.
Jaquel hands you a data tape and just goes, "You're going to be needing this. I have an ally of convenience on deck for. She resides in a town called Port Alphas. If you take the Alpha loading dock, it will take you up there to about 30-minute travel. Fine. Her name is Zavina Fink, and she is they call them guide clerks. They are what remains of the administratum on the station, and they essentially work as guides through the filing to get you to your place you need to go. I'm giving you.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm giving you the this data slate because she has a condition. She is she's a data addict. So on that data slate, there is old positions of fleet movements, things that can't affect us, but she would want to know. And this is very important. It is locked behind the code Tessera, and she will try and get that code from you at all costs. The code is the payment for the mission. Do we understand?
Interesting. Okay. So the
One
information on the
clarifying
date.
question.
Oh, please, by all means.
Ally of convenience. He has a twinkle in his eye. It's the first time Hank seems to know what FUD is. Is that an ally with benefits for you, my good friend, or
Oh God,
does
no! I can do
Jaquel have? Oh, of course.
better.
Not insinuating you drop your standards, but good for you. Hank loves love.
Yeah, she has a certain odor about her. You're
Whereas
again.
you smell like a fresh daisy, my good friend.
I try. Yes, she is you can find her at one of the bars or taverns or inns or keeps or whatever they call them up there, and he is just waving his hand dismissively at all of these suggestions. Yes, I will say, is there any other information you would like before you
Boys,
leave?
Not that I can think of.
Where do I go to cut things?
I'm
that is a
sure...
private issue, boy.
I'm sure you'll find something to do when you get to deck.
Hank stands up and scruffs Grunt and says, "Well, lovely meeting you, good friend. We shall be off."
Okay. One last thing. Here is my comms frequency, and they're going to give you a like basically a scrap of parchment with a Vox code on it. If
Perfect.
you Yes. If you do need me, I run on numbers and spite. So if you need any of my aid, do not hesitate to give me a call. And I will do what I can. I am here to help facilitate all of our mutual masters agents on the station.
I like you.
So mechanically, Jaquel is your you have the ability to summon tithe collectors.
Oh, so that's one of our connections we can list.
Yeah, so
Is
basically,
Jaquel.
yeah, so Jaquel once per like mission, you can call Jaquel, who will turn up to a location and start bogging it down in red tape and like imperial nonsense. And you
Oh,
can
I like
either use
that.
that. Yeah, you can either use it as a distraction, or you can use it to sneak into somewhere as part of the investigation. But yeah, so you have that as an option that you.
Okay. I
Yeah,
assume this whole time I'm still holding Grunt by the scruff of the neck.
I almost certainly.
Good.
I will say also there is a you should be able to see Gideon's got his own character sheet. And it's got all the different things you can do. So you can also like summoning clerks. So which is a
Fabulous.
different thing. And honestly, yeah. Will be more useful in some scenarios. Yes. Well, if that is all, I am, as you can see, very busy, and
Oh, absolutely.
you can't actually, you don't remember ever seeing it happen, but at some point they have got a gigantic glass of wine in their hand and they're just sipping from it.
All right, boys. You're too young to drink. Clearly, let's leave the poor them to their business. Mavady. Hank grabs Grunt and continues to haul him out.
Okay.
I think Hank just sort of assumes Jacosta is going to be on his coattails. He's like, I know Jacosta's going to follow. Grunt, I don't trust.
Yeah, I'm following close behind. I don't like being left in this place of iron and metal.
Yeah, you
Get
stay
used to
close,
it.
boy, if you know what's good to you. Whereas I sort of hold Grunt and I'm like, and what do we learn?
Absolutely fucking nothing from the sounds of it.
What was I supposed to be learning?
Manners, boy, manners.
I genuinely appreciate the answer to that is I don't know what I was supposed to be learning.
Yep. Okay, he puts Grunt down and goes, I can't teach these grunts anything. For fuck's sake, and he's sort of muttering under his
here
breath
because
as he
I
walks
was
on.
supposed to be here and I haven't left yet. Why is that not good enough?
We all work for our money, boy, but you can still be polite about it.
When was I rude?
Hank blinks at him vacantly and starts walking away. He's like, I'm not paid enough to deal with this.
Well, that was rude.
Yeah, like I'm going to be honest with you. I think Grunt might be right, but
Grunt is completely right. Out of character, Grunt is completely right.
Yeah, so
Hank's like, we don't ask about cutting things in front of guests when we are the guests. That's private talk.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. Maybe Hank perceives violence as all other sinful activity. He's like, little bit risque. We don't talk about cutting people and murdering them in front of nice people.
Docking Bay Alpha is actually fairly nearby, so it's not very hard to find. One of the nice things about Deck is because it's entirely based around like logistics, everything is very well signposted.
Oh, good. I hate asking for directions.
But could I get an intuition roll from Grunt, please?
Oh no.
I think it's something that I don't think even slightly occur to Hank or Jocasta.
Yeah.
Nah.
Grunt has crit failed with a 99.
Oh my god. You
How
even
have
have
I-
eyes? Are
how-
you okay?
How have I done got a -6 to this? So I've gone from 93 to 99, or did I somehow roll 105?
Okay,
and
so your intuition is 35.
yes.
You have rolled 99. And the success levels is the difference in tens units. So you're at
Right.
-6, and also any double is a critical. So,
Well, ladies and gentlemen who are watching the video, you've learned something too.
See,
So-
Grunt learnt today he doesn't have eyes.
Grunt just needs to trust his gut.
Yeah.
so yeah, Grunt, everything's fine. Nothing is wrong at all. Well-run operation you've ever seen in your entire life, and nothing.
I hate every aspect of it because it's so well run.
Exactly. You are being distracted by how smooth and efficient this operation is.
Is he distracted by how smooth the floor is?
No, the floor is almost certainly grated and oily.
Oh, that's fine then.
Grunt feels at home with the floor.
Oh.
But yes, the important part is that you don't notice anything that could be considered an important. So you get to the docking lift alpha, which I think I've changed the name of every single time I've said it.
You said alpha every time. I've been writing it down.
Go.
I like to imagine
Um,
if not, then we were just canonically going to a different lift each time.
yeah. He makes fun of my note taking so meanly. He's so mean about my note.
I actually genuinely love the idea that all of the different lifts in this station are all alpha, but it's docking zone, docking lift, docking.
Yeah.
I hate that. Can we go to the nicest smelling lift?
You can. You go to the only one marked alpha. I'm not going to be that mean.
No.
And there are 3 people basically guarding the lift. There are 2 ways onto the lift. One is the vehicle entrance, which is guarded by there's auto turrets with las cannons on them, some real heavy duty, really nasty looking anti-tank weapons. And there's the walk-on area, which is guarded by 3 people in entirely enclosed vac suits. So they're hermetically sealed. They look like they are very heavily armed, and they have las guns, which are basically like the standard assault weapons of the Imperium. And the one is the one who appears to be in charge from the amount of weird gold numbers on their shoulder pad. Comes up to you and just sort of looks you up and down, looks all 3 of you up and down, and goes, "Papers."
Do we have papers?
I look to the other 2, expecting them to have this stuff organised for me.
Of course, as a bureaucrat, we'd obviously have our papers in order.
Yeah, and I have well prepared. You are used. So, Pete, do we have our papers?
Nobody has given you papers.
Okay, in that case, can I use my well prepared skill? once per mission, you can find a piece of equipment you need in your backpack, pockets, or slings. So it does classify, it can be anything from photo visors you need to explore, a tool to restore things. It can be papers, that does specify.
Okay. Yeah, well, you've completely destroyed my puzzle of getting past these people.
No, I'm sorry. It doesn't say photos. It says photo visor. You can, as DM, say I wouldn't have that in the backpack.
No, that is no, it's right. I actually really, I like the idea. I'm going to tell you now. I don't think you need to roll this. I think there's a very real chance at least Hank has seen this before. They are trying to shake down the off-worlders. So, like this was going to go into a bribery scam. And the fact that you just walk up and just pull out the paper, the like relevant docking paper, like kind of takes
these imaginary papers for something that doesn't need papers.
Yeah,
they've never seen papers like this before.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. Because so if you want, you could use this to pull out essentially like a bunch of papers written in like high Gothic legalese that they can't read, they don't understand, and you could try and bluff your way past.
Oh yeah.
Which will be a roll, but it'll be an easy.
I have Gothic gibberish.
Oh hell yes! Okay, yeah, fine. A combination of Gothic gibberish and pulling out random legalese papers is definitely going to be enough.
So for anyone who doesn't have Gothic gibberish basically means I can speak overly verbose to confuse people with a bunch of information.
I love that.
It's just the skill to speak in CV language and be like, listen here, you little son of a cunt. Sorry, shouldn't say that. Sorry.
It's fine. We're far enough into the.
Oh, okay, that's fine then. Listen here, jackass.
I just love the idea. You walk up and they go, papers, please, and you just pull out some random like documents that mean nothing.
I've got stacks.
Yeah, you've got
of color-coded highlighter pens. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to turn it around to them. I asked to see their papers.
Now that is going to be a roll.
I will roll for it. I want to see their IDs. I want to see them. Come on. What am I rolling for?
I mean, that's gonna be a
fellowship.
Probably a rapport roll. If you've got an intimidation specialization, you can have that.
Yep. I do have let me check.
Oh, you got fucking disturbing voice.
Oh, yeah, but disturbing voice, yeah. But also my base fellowship score is 47. So even if this were just a charm or something, I pass.
Christ. Okay, yes.
With rapport, it's a 49.
So the person with the armor goes to pat down their pockets before they remember they're wearing full body armor. And then Grav, do you have papers? Do we have paper? What? Please keep
papers,
moving.
boys. Come on now.
This looks like it could be a potential fine if they don't have their papers.
Right, names. I pull out the notepad. Names.
I'm Officer Terrell. This is Privates Grav and Strax.
And we look them up in any records to see if they're giving us like actual right names or whether they're just like making them up.
I think
they check for Data Delver.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So one thing I'm going to say with Data Delver is you won't have access to this information. That's what this mission is for.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing. Well, either way, I've written it down. So I give them the. I'm not mad.
Yeah. New mission. We need to make sure that I've got an eidetic memory, so I've remembered these guys' faces. So if they
are wearing full bodies.
Names, I remember exactly what they look like. and we're going to come back later on if they're lying.
Can I give them the "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed" look?
Oh, that's another intimidation roll, right? Yes, you do.
Yes. I give them the look and say, right, well, these papers better be in order by the time I get back then, shouldn't it, boys?
They very sheepishly just wave you onto the elevator.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And yes, you have solved my puzzle of gate guards. Well done. Because it doesn't matter what genre of RPG you're in, you have to have dickhead gate.
Yeah.
It's like the one in Skyrim who go, never should have come here, and you're wearing the armor of gods.
Right. Like, I used to be an adventurer like you. Did you, mate?
Also, an arrow to the knee. Really, just wear fucking full plate armor.
Right.
Get good. Get good. Skill issue.
Yeah. Yeah. So you have got past the gate guards, and the elevator itself, again, like everything in this entire station, is huge. It's kind of like a vertical Eurostar. So you can like load it up with a whole bunch of cars and people, and then it goes up.
Mm.
So this thing, the platform is like it's got a few seats, but it's mostly designed for people to like stand while the vehicles
Mm.
are left. And there's a couple of people in fairly fancy looking clothing sitting down in a few seats. One person stands out to you lot directly because they've got it's like a halo that has been attached to their shoulders, like it has been surgically implanted in, and it is just beaming light out from behind their head.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Then there's a couple of they're talking to a few other people in robes, and there's a lot of like workers who are just like you don't know whether they're coming down here for essentially sure what's going on, but just a lot of people wearing very dirty working outfits. I will say you can tell just from this, because this is going to come up in future soon. The work clothes are they're all there's 4 different colors. It is red, yellow, green, and they appear to be keeping to themselves.
Sorry, red, yellow, green, and what?
And blue.
Thank you.
And yet they are keeping to themselves, and it's like, I mean, obviously not in like huge herds, but it's like each group is on the elevator is only hanging out in one color.
Shall we split up and then try and talk to the different groups and see?
Yeah, I would recommend we send Grunt to Red, because Red speaks of violence to me. I'm basic.
Yeah. What do you think, Grant?
I like red.
I was expecting
He
like
likes it.
I agree.
Yeah, I was expecting Grunt to only speak in grunts. Jocasta, what colour are you looking for, my boy?
I might go for blue.
Blue is a nice colour.
Was blue, yellow, and green left?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say now the person with the halo is wearing a yellow.
See, I'm imagining like yellow to be like holy.
Yeah, I'd imagine some sort of religious worker. Do you want to check out yellow or?
I might leave yellow because I feel like we could follow them after. potentially.
I'm going to say now this is a very slow moving elevator that's stopping at each deck. You've got enough time to talk to all of them. This isn't an either or scenario.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good. Yeah. Okay, we can start with yellow.
You're going to start with yellow. Okay.
So,
In that case, I'm going to go for green.
so you're going to talk to what some of the regular people do with the halo.
I'll talk to the guy with the halo.
Okay.
I'll point directly at it and be like, "Oh, what's that? That looks cool."
Give me a report roll. Report.
Oh, my sweet boy.
That is a failure.
Just like stammering, like, what's that? It looks cool.
Oh.
Hello, sir. I like your shiny ring. You are now close enough. Like the problem. So, firstly, the light from the halo is blinding.
Oh,
Like it is bright, and he is not turning it off. But him, like all of his features are like deep in set. Like he looks very weird now. You are there. He goes, and you just walk up and go, "Hello, like ring ah." He just looks at you dismissively and then turns to start talking to the people right next to him. Like,
hang my head in shame and walk away.
So, anyone trying any of the other?
Grant, do you want to go next?
Yeah.
Oh no, Grant's forgotten how to speak. So, Chris, you want to talk to the ones in red, right?
Red cool.
Oh. I'm not saying I hope all of you fail all of the rules because it'll be funny, but still.
It's a lie. He hopes for our failure.
I do hope for your failure.
Mm.
Any GM who tells you they want your success is lying.
Or boring.
Exactly.
I just give one of the people wearing red one of those nods where I nod my head back, but I'm looking at them.
Okay.
Like a sup.
Mm.
I just did that forgetting we're not on video call.
I did it 3 times before I was trying to describe how I was doing it so I could do so for the.
Yeah, right?
Mm.
We all know the motion.
Yeah. Okay, I don't think you need a roll for that. I think one just does return the nod. In that kind of like worker solidarity thing.
Damn, Grant's so charismatic. I wish I could be more like
Why is
Grunt.
Grunt so cool?
Nothing's cooler than a teenage boy.
Has Grunt learned anything with that nod? Is it a psychic nod? Does he know anything?
No, not with that.
I sort of do a sideways nod. You know where you tilt your head 45 degrees to one with a roll
Oh my
of the
god,
eyes
he's
at the same
communicating.
time.
We've determined their language.
Oh no, he's evolving.
I'm just channeling for this character, channeling my inner suicidal teenager who doesn't want to be anywhere.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So,
We've all been there.
yeah, I do a 45-degree head tilt with a sort of roll of the eyes while I at the person who's just nodded back at me.
I think because like the person you are doing it to is like, I would say they look quite old, but they have definitely been like working since they were 12, kind of looking quite old.
Yeah.
So they kind of just like laugh under their breath and then go back to talk.
sort of tut and look upwards.
Yeah. Flick that
He's
one
tried
strand of
nothing.
black hair. So, anyone want to try anything more useful?
So Grunt's definitely in with the red lot.
Yeah, Grunt's in. He's one of them now. We've lost him. Can I go up to someone in green and see if there's any spare seats?
Sure. That'll be another.
Is
Definitely
that a
put out.
perception roll? So is that perception to see if there's...
Oh, no. No, just a report roll.
Okay. I'm only looking for a spare seat to begin with.
Oh, in that case, yeah. So I'm going to tell you now, there are no spare seats.
Okay.
They were taken by the higher ranking people very.
Okay, in that case, can I just go up to someone in green and offer a cigarette?
Sure, yeah, okay. And I believe you passed that roll.
Hey, and I'm like, long way up, innit?
Okay. So you offer a cigarette, and it's a fairly I was about to say he's fairly tall. He's not as tall as like a fairly tall guy. He's got tattoos all over him, and when you offer the cigarette, his hand doesn't move. A third comes out of the back of his shoulder, takes one, and then puts it in his mouth. And you would know these things already. Yeah, these things they're called mechadendrites. A word that I can pronounce better than my own name, and I hate that. They are. They're basically like Dr. Octopus tendrils.
Okay.
He has planted in his back. And can you give me a lore?
Law?
Lore. The Lore, not LAW.
Yeah. Let me check. What does that come under?
Intelligence.
Yep. Which of mine is very low. Oh, I do make it. 1 success level.
Okay. So this is a surprisingly big deal because mechadendrites are normally they're specifically part of the Adeptus Mechanicus, which are a separate group to the Imperium. They're allied, not part of the Imperium. They are their own religion. And this is just a regular dude who just has some. And like nobody is making a big deal of it. And he just kind of
that, yeah.
But yeah, like to you who are an off-worlder, this is a big deal.
Okay, I don't think I'd be rude about it because I just met this guy and I'm more interested at the minute of the job of finding out what the colours are. I am very intrigued, but I feel like Hank would view it as rude. So at first I'm just going to sort of I offer to light his cigarette while I light my own.
I think he's going to get out like a pocket welding torch and use it to light it.
Okay, welding torch.
Yeah, and he's just going to go, thanks. So you look new here?
One hive's like another, am I right?
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm off world. I'm from other side of the rift. Actually, I'm here with my boys just to do some job. I was actually was wondering if you wouldn't mind telling us what the colours are. We're not, we're obviously not from here. They mean different things back on my hive. You know how it is.
Yeah. He rolls his eyes and goes, "Your fucking ships." Okay. So, basic primer. I'm surprised you weren't told this beforehand.
Bosses tell us nothing. You know how it goes.
So, the machinery here run by 4 work clans. We're obviously the best. We are the Brachiati. And he points around at them and he goes, "One's in yellow? are called the Hallowed. The ones in blue are the Icarians, and the ones in red are the Ogrids. And he goes, we've all got our own ways of working. Yeah, we're the most efficient. You get extra arms, much easier to work. The Allowed like to see where they go in. Stupid lights. Who gives a shit? Icarians, they go with. They like to think they can fly. Saints fucking preserve us. They are. They've got shitty little jump jets that don't really do nothing, and the Ogranites have full body suits, so they try and go into like the irradiated areas like fucking idiots. But
Did he
yeah.
tell us what green does? Because he's green.
Yeah, he's green.
I assume that. So he's got extra arms for like welding and shit.
Yeah.
Like maintenance, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, yeah, he's got. They have 2 additional arms that they can use to.
Okay.
One thing I will say is only him, and the guy sitting down in the row appear to have them connected to them.
Okay. So the rest sort of like have them removable.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't have anything so efficient back on my hive. It's all in tatters, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we don't have the numbers to keep working. Got to do what you can.
No, I know what you mean. I'm here with 2 well, it's barely their first rotation out of the womb, you know what I mean?
He looks Jocasta and to grunt up and down. Doesn't even say anything. So where you heading? 3 or 5?
We're actually heading 4.
He winces.
That good, eh?
He goes, yeah, he goes, good luck, mate.
Cheers. If I see you about after, if there's a stop for a drink, I'll buy you a drink. Maybe bum a fag off you as, thanks for this one, eh?
Oh, I will hold that to you.
Cheers, mate. What's your name? Hank, by the way.
Didn't think this far ahead.
I'm so sorry. I was just trying to be polite for him.
I know. You don't need to ask every NPC their name.
Okay, I've decided his name is Greenerton.
I hate it.
But you can't stop me.
What about Grenville?
Yes.
I was just playing for time until I found the random name generator, but yeah, cool. Yeah, his name's Grenville.
Love him.
Yeah, he's willing to let the 3 of you just like hang out with the rest of the, just chat, swapping stories, and
Nice.
so when you get to deck 4, the rest of the Brachiati that you're with give a small, like, somber nod as you get off. And that, like you said about when you see them again, but it really does look like none of them believe that you're going to. Like, they're never going to see you again.
They're dead.
So.
But if it's got storage, we've got enough stuff to survive.
Yeah. But you do get off the lift now, and you get to Port Alphas, which is a neon lit shantytown built into the side of this deck. And
oh wow, that is
it is nothing but like corrugated metal shacks with like walkways going between them. In this area, they have built up rather than across, and it is all. It all looks like it's about to fall down if someone. You can see to the outskirts of the city, the town, because it's not big at all, and where all the other decks are very, very high, this one, like, it's nothing but storage containers and filing cabinets that have been put on top of each other, so there's just like small cracks and crevices you can actually get through to go anywhere in this area. And it is immediately apparent why you're going to need a guide to get you.
Oh my god, I wish I was to find what we're looking for. There's so much stuff.
That's why we go to the tavern, we find the addict, and we get our guide. Who the hell even gets addicted to data? That's such a basic addiction. I, on the other hand, treat my body as a temple, he says, lighting another cigarette, proceeding to be judgmental.
You treat your body like a temple, which means you need to have the incense burning.
Yeah, it's a falling apart, tired temple that wants to go to bed. Let's hurry up and find her.
Just
Okay.
staring at a screen, probably just counting fucking numbers like a loser.
I will say, as Administratum Adept, you will know that data addiction is an actual like thing in like 40k. Like, there are, like some people just get addicted. There's also like there are alien viruses that make people need to learn new things, otherwise their brain just melts.
Is it like doom scrolling?
It's essentially doom scrolling, but like as an actual physical virus.
Is doom scrolling already not an actual physical virus?
I guess. For what it's worth, they did 40k did it before social media.
Oh, I see. Well, Nostradamus strikes again, I see.
Exactly.
Okay, so do we see anywhere that looks alcoholic?
A couple of places. It's like so. This is essentially a frontier town, and you are definitely like somewhere. Like there are a couple of places that could be considered like saloons or taverns. So you have to do some investigating to find the person you're looking for. You sound so angry at.
I am, yeah.
How dare I make
Hank
you
doesn't
play
want to
the
do
game?
work. Hank doesn't want to do work. He wants to be done and go to bed. Always. Doesn't matter if it's 2 a.m., 5 in the afternoon. Hank wants bed.
At least that's something that Grunt and Hank can agree on.
Grunt and Hank are on the same page of not wanting to be here. The difference is Grunt is apathetic and Hank wants everyone to be as efficient as possible to reduce the workload.
Yep.
You are both true servants of the Imperium.
Damn straight. Wage slave for life.
You're not
Okay,
gonna...
yeah.
Actually, you are.
Okay, does anyone have any ideas?
I'm going to leave the silence in, by the way.
Yep. Well, don't all volunteer at once.
I'll just walk up to some random person and say, "Hey, do you know where the tavern is, or where you get drinks? The bar, local
Oh,
watering
just
hole."
be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be a cute patootie. That works.
Oh,
Or we could follow Grunt's intuition. That never leads us astray.
Yeah, no, that works every time.
Tell you what, Ryan, just roll me a d10, and I'm going to say on a 1 or 2 you're given the right pub, otherwise you're just sent on a wild goose chase. Oh no!
No, oh my god, wait, is Jocasta our no wait, Grunt is our Zorro in terms of navigation.
I like to imagine I'm just pointed through like a really tight hole, so I get out my shovel and just start like digging away to try and make it bigger to get through.
So, so you're basically this the person you're talking who's just this like random poor woman who's just like wants to be getting on with her job right now. Just lists off like 10 different taverns for a town that's got a population of maybe
Population of maybe you cut out.
maybe 300 people.
That's
There's like
good.
there is basically one pub per like 30 people.
All right,
That's
okay.
perfect, and it's not overcrowded. That's my dream.
Grunt, there's like 10 taverns here. What's your gut telling you? Which one's the right one?
Come on, Grunt,
Where
tell us the
can
way.
I fight something? Where can I
Make
fight
Grunt roll.
something?
Okay.
That's what I say to the old lady that the Custer is.
No one says you roll.
The old lady looks you up and down, shrugs, and just goes, pit fights in the Fasulii Singuli.
Where's that?
She just points with her thumb down the street.
Thank you. Good job, Grunt.
Yes, that'll
Hank.
do.
Well done, Grunt. Grunt saves the day.
Yay.
Did you expect
This might not even be the right
less?
one.
Yep. Now the question you really need to ask is this the right pub? I just Google a random Latin phrase.
I mean, both can be true. So, also, we should probably let Grunt fight something, or he'll get cranky. He's not had his nap today.
Okay. So yeah, you go into this bar, and you can tell which one it is because it's got the words Fasulii Singuli sign out front. Nice, easy clue for you. And it's not the biggest room you've ever been in your entire world, but it's essentially in a ring around a small pit with a cage in it, and inside the cage is what looks like a pale-skinned mutant. And it's like as you walk in, it runs up to the cages, starts rattling them and hissing at you.
I wonder if they take bets here. Grunt, we could make a fortune.
Okay, no. Look at me. Look me in the eyes. No.
Oh.
So there is around the bar itself, but behind the bar is a man with a very, very crude, like cybernetic right arm. That he's like, instead of a hand, he just has a rag that he's using to wash out glasses. There's a couple of people in sort of like dusty robes. There is one person who is just sitting there in the corner in a like dark hood, looking all generic roguey, and there is a small woman covered in tattoos and data ports.
Oh, well, that feels like a drug deal.
The barman sort of the woman waves at you with the rag on the end of it. like arm stump. He seems fairly
He
friendly.
seems nice.
He doesn't. Yeah.
Okay, we should probably buy a drink as is proper, or how else will they stay in business?
Good idea.
I have a water.
Yeah, I've got to stay sober for the pit fight.
All right. So yeah,
I'm working, so I also order water.
I'm going to tell you now. You're on a space station that's been on its own for 100 years. Water is more expensive than booze.
Well, I'm not drinking on the job.
Okay. So
Maybe.
it's
Okay, hang on.
What would be the equivalent of going up to a bar in modern day and asking for a water then? Because you're like, I can't be fucked to spend money and I want this place.
Oh, you want this for free? I mean, what I'm going to say is there's drinking water in the water you get for free, is how I'm going to phrase it. Let your mind do the work.
I think, the booze would help us blend in, make us look more normal.
You don't need to blend in. We're not undercover.
The barman also goes, anyone who does well in the pit drinks free. And just shrugs.
God,
Grant, that's a
don't
second reason
encourage
to
them.
do
It's just like, I'm
All right,
saying,
boys, how about
everyone
this?
here is full.
Boys,
You think
suggestion. So she
Yeah.
doesn't leave. Why don't we get Zephira first? Zephina, thank you. Zephina first, then you can fight in the pit.
Oh, because Zafina's addicted to data, do you think the drug dealers may know her as a client?
I think that is Zephina next to the drug dealer.
Ah, well, that's even better.
While they're having this conversation, Grunt is already signing up to fight in the pit fight.
So, pit fight.
All right, so wait, roll to see if I even notice that he's not here.
200 solars on Grunt.
So, there are a few
I
conditions.
noticed.
Yeah, and I am going to let you sign up without anyone watching.
I
There
rolled
is,
an 8.
yeah, but he's already signed up.
Damn it.
Because also it's very funny, which I can't.
It is more funny, yeah.
So, so you are given you're allowed to take your armor in, but you are given the ceremonial pit fight weapon, which is a standard claw hammer. You aren't allowed any of your other weapons. Both you and the mutant have the same weapon going in.
Nice.
And
I want to change my bet. 200 on the mutant.
the barman is going to sort of grin at all the blood stains on the floor of the arena, and just go. If you survive, you get to keep the hammer as well.
Grunt, try to survive.
I mean, that is a free hammer.
Grunt, how
More
confident?
things I can hit things with. Sounds good to me.
So,
do we notice he's in there yet?
I think this is the point you notice.
Wait, where's Grant? Oh, for Jocasta.
Yes? Oh, don't worry, I've already placed a bet down.
Oh, for Pete's sake. Which one did you bet on?
Both. That's why we guarantee a win.
Okay, I am going to have some level of faith in Grunt. I'm going to put a bet on Grunt.
Okay, I'm going to say whichever.
I'm a good comrade.
Whichever bet you put on, if whoever wins gets you get double back.
Okay, I'll put 200 on Grunt.
Ooh. Oh, I wish I could see my currency that I have. I wish my character sheet would let me look at it.
Your character sheet is not allowed to work. Chris, just so you know, the weapon is your hammer is one-handed and it's 2 plus your strength bonus damage.
Hang on a second. Let me write this down because I was trying to read through how my frenzy thing works. I was about to ask questions, but so I got a hammer that is one-handed, and
Oh, you've got a hammer.
its damage is 2 plus my strength bonus.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. For the record, Rosie, I've just moved over to page 2 for you.
Oh, it's just loaded. Thank you. Okay, where's my currency?
Currency's on
Where's
page
my
2.
currency?
Very bottom left.
I assume it's an immediate range, doesn't have a magazine, doesn't affect encumberedness because I'm only holding it temporarily, and doesn't have any traits that are relevant to the
Yes.
outside of this fight.
Yeah.
Cool. I want to go into my frenzied state.
Okay.
What, because you're surrounded by accountants?
No, that hatred and frenzy are two different things.
Yeah.
Proper.
Hatred. I'm realizing I've chosen quite a difficult thing to actually make use of hatred.
Oh yeah. No, the fact you chose it as a joke, I'm not. I wasn't going to stop you doing it.
Mhm.
Welcome, my friend. Player agency.
I don't have any money.
I'll loan you 200.
Where did you go? Well, how much money do you have? What the fuck?
Yeah, why do you have so much
I
money?
started with a lot. I started with like 800.
Yeah, that's just administrative talk. We start with 800.
Oh, in that case, I must have 800 as well. Where the frick did I write that down?
Would I be right in assuming it's on the first page rather than the second?
Oh my god, it might be. Yeah, can you take me back?
There it is.
So
Yeah, it's under solars.
Oh my god,
They
why
call them
can't I
solars
see
in
it?
this.
Oh, I've got it. Okay, in that case, I bet 100.
Go.
on which one?
Remember these.
I'm supportive.
On the winner.
I'm not winning.
Heads I win, tails you lose.
So, Chris, we're about to have a fight.
Yes.
Ew.
So my frenzy, it says you work yourself into a throttling battle rage. As a free action, you may make a challenging +0 willpower test to enter into a frenzied state.
Okay, give me a roll.
But I assume that is just WIL. Will.
Yes. You
Oh my
succeed.
god!
Oh,
You're frenzy.
yes!
It's taking me until I'm rolling it where I went, oh shit, my willpower is 25. There's like a three-quarters chance I fuck this up. And then I rolled a 10.
You are very
Yay.
frenzied.
Never punished.
So while frenzied, I add a +1 strength bonus. While frenzied, your strength bonus increases by +1, and you are immune to the frightened condition.
Nice.
On your turn, you must attempt to engage the nearest enemy in melee combat. You remain in this state until all enemies you can currently see have been defeated, or until you are stunned or unconscious.
Right.
Nice.
Well, you have exactly one enemy. You have a hammer. So, Chris, I have a question for you. What is your initiative bonus? It's on the second page, and it is if it hasn't been worked out yet, it's your perception bonus plus your agility bonus.
It's +6.
Oh,
Or is 6 or whatever. Do I press the button? I assume.
no. It's, no. I guess. Yeah. You
There's a
both
button to
roll.
press.
You got 6. Oh, I think the button just says what it does. So you're both initiative 6. So, what's your agility?
Agility.
We go with whichever one goes first.
31.
Okay, it's agility 40, so it's going to go first.
Bitch.
And would you believe, hear me out here, it's going to swing its hammer at you.
I never would have guessed.
No.
No! And it doesn't seem to be, like, there's no talking, there's no reasoning, it just, blah, 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 blah. And it runs at you. Oh no! It hits you. So the way this works is you add success levels to the damage. So it does 8 damage to your left leg.
Ouch.
Now you reduce that. Do you have any armor on your left leg?
Switching back between the things.
Oh,
Yes, because my Astrum Militarum flak armor covers all locations.
it does, and that's armor 4, and you also add your toughness bonus.
Toughness, which toughness is 37. So what would the bonus be?
Your bonus is a 10 unit, so it's 3.
Oh yes, so that would be. So I take 8 damage.
Reduced
Goes
by
down
7,
to
so you take
1
damage.
on my left leg.
Yes.
Oh my
And
god.
that doesn't matter. It's just your it all goes through to your wound. Just if you do a critical, then the location actually matters.
That's when we start to have to amputate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I've got my surgeon tools out ready.
So yes, you have done one. You've taken 1 point of damage, and it is your turn. Would you like to hit the mutant with a hammer?
Well, I do
No.
have a hammer in my hand, don't I?
You do, and you are frenzied.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Ooh.
No.
Second 99 of the game. We're
So
still
that
in
is a
section
question.
1.
I believe this game has a fumble chart.
It does.
Let's see what the fumble chart says, shall we? La 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 la. Chris, could you roll me a D10, please? Choose the manner of your own destruction.
Do I have to?
No.
It's
Yes.
someone. I think
I've
6.
done 6.
You you mishandle your weapon, striking it on a hard surface or interfering with the workings of its machine spirit. Your weapon is unstable until it is fixed with a hard -20 tech engineering test.
Oof.
So
It's just a hammer.
it's a hammer, but now I believe that means it's more likely to fumble.
Hang on, I'm adding this to my combat notes. Hammer is very broken.
Okay, if you fumble,
Very-
Unstable.
from now on, yeah.
Hammer is very broken. Unstable, comma. Yep.
So, I don't know how this works with a hammer, but I love it. If you fumble when attacking with his weapon, and on a result of 5 or on the fumble table, the weapon self-destructs instead.
Oh my god, please make it self-destruct.
Dealing damage to the arm wielding the weapon, or a random arm if the weapon is two-handed. So that's fun.
Is that
No.
always, or is that now because the hammer has been broken?
Now the hammer's been broken. So
Okay.
you've got to fix it before.
So it will self-destruct and injure my arm.
This hammer will self-destruct in T-10
10
seconds.
seconds.
It's alright, just don't fumble.
Oh, yeah, all
Just
you gotta
start
do-
doing your own stunts like Tom Cruise, and you'll be fine.
Exactly.
I mean, you're owed a crit success at this point.
You are. It's fair.
How have you already got 2?
299.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you. I put all of my stats into being able to hit things, and the first chance I get to hit something, I still manage to miss by 26
And break the weapon.
and break the weapon.
But
on that
somehow
note,
you're able to spiritually communicate with nodding.
Well, no, I nodded to someone who nodded back, and then they immediately shut me down when I tried to engage further.
Yeah.
See, this is something that all grumpy teens need to learn. Is words.
No.
Speaking of using
Actually, I
words,
think it's more fitting that.
Oh,
Hey!
he misses you completely, but doesn't.
Yeah.
He's one off fumbling as well.
nice.
I do love astounding failure as a term as well.
That's just my whole life, man.
It's
Hey! Welcome to the
so
club.
yeah, the mutant rolls 89 to
Come on, Grant. Hit him in the fleshy parts.
Hit him with it.
Go!
you failed by one. Oh, how many? Actually, no. Sorry, we're doing this wrong. Crap. Listeners, ignore this. I have to try dodging, and it's the difference of the failure levels.
Oh no.
Now,
So
you would have.
should I have taken that damage then? Or how far back we go?
Should we go from start
I'm
next
happy-
round?
Yeah, okay. I was going to say I'm happy to have taken the damage. I'm also happy to have missed twice.
Yeah.
I want us to keep the hammer about to self-destruct because that gives me joy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say his dodge is not that great. Actually,
What?
he might fail this dodge. You might hit him anyway.
I'm supposed to roll George as well then. What would that be on the skills?
2 seconds.
Is that dexterity?
Oh no, he passes. You're fine. On a character sheet. Sorry, I'm so used to shooting in this game. Okay. So you have two options. One, I think you're going to be more likely than likely to not. You can either try and parry with your weapon, which is just a straight weapon skill roll, which for you will be like 73%.
Yeah.
Or dodging is reflexes dodge test.
Yeah, you know what? I think 73 is slightly better than 31.
Shocked. I am shocked. Okay, so but yeah, he's going to try dodging you on his things because his agility is better than his thing. Still, he on that one he passed by 4. It's now his turn to try and hit you.
So I roll weapon
you roll
response in order.
dodge, yeah, reflexes.
Ah!
Parry. Okay, so he fails by 2, you fail by 1.
That means you win.
You win this fight.
Huzzah! Now, if I could just roll lower than 74 at any point on the thing that I'm 73
Well,
in.
I'm going to tell you now. Yeah, he's got no success levels, so. The tension is killing me, but will it kill the monster?
Kill him.
Okay, so you pass by 1, and then you add your strength bonus and 2 to the damage roll.
You got to roll dodge as well.
I did. I rolled it before you did.
Okay. I was A-ing at the fact it was 69.
Hey.
Which is how I succeeded. I like that. Where am I rolling the damage from then? Because it's not on the sheet.
Basically, your damage is your strength bonus plus the weapon damage. So
It's saying 6.
so yeah, your strength bonus is
Plus 4.
is 4. Yeah, plus 2, so you add 6 onto it, so you've done 7 damage.
Like 2 plus 4 is 6.
That's quick maths.
Yeah, plus 1 success level.
7. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you tell which one of us is the accountant in real life?
So
It's a
he takes.
mystery.
Thanks to having some toughness, they take some damage. But I'm going to tell you now, you've done more damage to it than it's done to you.
Hey.
Can I ask, why is there a mutant on the storage level?
You are
What?
just asking one of the other patrons who are just cheering at this point.
Yeah, I'm just sat here like, is this creature in storage? Did one of you guys bring it here? Is it an employee? I have questions.
Well, one of the people in robes who was just cheering along just goes, "Fucking data bandits! They're out there. They attack anyone who tries to go in there. We capture what we can, bring them back here, and have some fun with them."
The mutant's a data bandit?
That's what they call them. Basically,
Right.
basically, there are tribes of mutants living inside the. So
He just
have fun.
Yeah,
On
well, if
that
he's a
note,
criminal.
Hammer. Fail by 3. I don't think you can.
Succeed by 7.
Fuck yeah,
Oh, when you
Please.
set that for the next round.
Way.
Now it is time for you to try hitting it.
I just realized I can just keep pressing the reroll button because I'm rolling the same
You absolutely
thing.
can. So you succeed by 2. He failed by 5. So this is where it gets fun.
7 plus 6 is 13, is my maths there.
It is. So you have killed it.
Hey.
Woo.
You have overshot its wounds by 2. So could you roll me a D10 plus 2, please?
D10 plus 2.
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
So that'd be 6.
okay. This is in the right leg. So 6. Somehow you have managed to sever a toe with a hammer.
Jesus.
The attack tears off one of its toes. It is bleeding.
I love that I managed to kill it by hitting it in the leg so hard that one of its toes was severed by a hammer.
I mean, it's a claw hammer, so one of the sides is pointy.
Does the hammer self-destruct yet? Does it still self-destruct?
It self-destructs until it's repaired. I don't think any of you've got the tech skill.
But equally,
To
it
repair
only
a hammer, no.
self-destructs if I fumble roll
Yeah.
and get less than
Oh.
5.
I could try because I've got a tech skill of 40, so it'd be like 1 in 5
It
chance.
is, I believe, minus 20.
Yeah. I could give it a shot.
So we
Yeah.
double our bet money back, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, you get you. Well, I think Jocasta gets nothing back because he voted. He bet on both.
So
Oh, no, I
he
just
breaks
got a drop.
even.
But yeah, you get double your money back. And yeah,
Hey.
could you give me a hard tech skill so it'd be a minus 20?
Uh,
Pretty please fumble. That'd be the funniest fucking.
Come on, I want to see a hammer explode.
So funny. Yep.
You do fail, but you don't fumble.
Oh, good.
Ah.
With an astounding success, and because it's a hard roll. Oh no, you did add that in. Okay, cool. I was going to say that's minus 9 success.
Yeah, this hammer's too complicated, not like anything I've seen before.
I don't understand the inner working of this hammer.
I can still hit good with it. I don't care.
Grant, you need surgery.
I mean, Grunt has taken a grand total of 1 wound. I'm pretty sure he can sleep off.
Yeah. So does that mean all Grunt's drinks are free now?
Grunt drinks are free.
Hell yeah.
Hank and Jocasta don't, but Grunt drinks for free.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to make sure he's getting paid properly.
5 litres of water, please.
Gasp.
You are given 1 litre of the good stuff and 4 litres of the don't ask stuff.
And knock the 4 liters and ask stuff on the floor and drink the least very quickly.
I think that definitely gets you like some dirty looks, but also the people have just watched you kill a mutant with a hammer, so they're not going to stop you. But there
Yeah, who's
are
going to say
dirty-
shit?
no one's going to say shit.
That's what I thought. Shall we approach the tattooed lady who is probably Zafina then? After we congratulate our boy on his harrowing victory.
Firstly, that's profiling. You don't know that Savina is the only one I've described.
Well, the drug dealer probably knows who she is either way. The data dealer, sorry.
Yeah. If you
Whereas
go
since
over,
So I was going to say, since we've compared data addiction to doom scrolling, all I can think of is she's like, you got the good stuff, and he's like, yeah. And it's just all cat videos, and she's like, oh, that'll do it. Because same sister, same.
you know, I wasn't going to say this because I know what Chris's reaction is going to be, but I will tell you, in universe, it is referred to as a meme virus.
Yes, she's just looking at the good memes.
Yes, this is exactly what I knew the reaction was going to be. Okay. So yeah, you go over and so this is like she's got very on one side she's got quite close cropped hair, on the other side it's fairly it's like sort of like just below shoulder length. The cropped side is covered in data ports, and she's got imperial scripture tattooed on the side of her hair. She kind of looks very non-committally at Hank and Jocasta, and kind of nods at Grunt. She goes, "Nice fight."
Yeah. New Grunt could do it. Couldn't you, Grunt?
Rolls his eyes.
Go on, Grump.
She, she she looks Jocasta up and down and goes, "You vote. You why do I keep saying voted? You bet both sides, mate."
Jocasta
Oh.
gets a glare from Grunt.
Well, Grunt, I knew you could do it. I was just making it fair, you know? Fair fight and all that.
Tatsu looks upwards.
Listen, Jocasta was just playing the long con.
Yeah, exactly.
The long
It'll
con
pay out eventually.
Yeah, but the long con where we don't earn no money.
Yeah.
He broke even, didn't he? Better than every sorry sod who bet on just the mutant.
Yeah. See, the worst that could happen was breaking even, which is ironically the best thing that could have happened.
Listen, gambling addiction's all well and good. Better than, meddling with data.
I honestly feel like you're about to sit on a chair backwards. Hey kids, I hear you've got data addiction.
Hey kids, data's bad for your brains. Don't get peer pressured into looking at those cat videos. All those weird old Vine compilations.
You know what the Emperor hates? Learning.
Mm-hmm. Here in this fascist dictatorship, we respect the death of intellectualism.
She just kind of stares blankly and she goes, "What brings you to deck for?"
Your name's Zafina?
No, it's not Zafira. It's Zavina.
It's Zafina. Sorry, my note, it's my handwriting. That's all it is. I'm making that an obvious N. Sorry.
So
Zafina.
my handwriting, it needs shoes. I
It does.
she goes, "Yeah, what of it?"
Here, you make a good guide.
"I do. Do you make good
Great.
payment?"
Yes. We bring payment from a co-worker of ours, Jaquel.
She just breathes in sharply and just her shoulders visibly slump. She goes, "What is it this time?"
We want to get through. We're trying to get to the
No, I don't
He-
care. What's payment?
data.
Show me what it is. She puts her hand
No.
out very expectantly.
No. Listen, I pull this with my daughters eating her vegetables every damn week, okay? You eat the vegetable, then you get the cookie.
She looks at you like, "What the fuck is a vegetable?"
You can grow them in the terrace on some hive worlds. It's a green thing. It's meant to be good for the humors.
Looks you up and down. So you got nothing.
I hold up the data deck, but it's password protected, so I can still show it to her, can't I?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I show her the slab.
Yeah. She immediately snatches it, starts like jabbing at it with her fingers. And goes, "Can't use this."
Nah, because you're not getting nothing until you do the job.
What happened to payment up front? We used to be a civilized station.
Yeah, and then data addicts rather, went and got high instead of doing their damn jobs.
I love the idea that like this has become like the information become like cocaine.
It is. It's scrambling your brain. Listen, you watch those Vine compilations. I smell it on you.
She did in fact do it for the Vine. This is true.
She did it for the Vine. I know she did it for the Vine, and because of that, I don't trust her.
I honestly think the worst part about all of this is that this may genuinely be more alienating a bunch of the shit that we've got wrong in this game so far.
Yep.
I'm going to have viewers going, "What the hell is a Vine?"
Nah. Would you believe it? Some teenagers still watch Vine.
I didn't know Vine still existed. I thought that died.
No, they're Vine compilations of their favorite characters in the captions on YouTube.
So she goes.
Genuine, it's so
I
weird.
hate that sentence.
They're edited with cartoon faces of cartoon characters like Bendy and the Ink Machine and like.
No, I don't like any of this. Look, so he goes, "Yeah, so you want me to take you in there with no payment, is what you're
Yes.
trying to get at, right?"
Yes. Has Shaquille let you down before?
Shaquille is a constant disappointment to me.
Hank looks her up and down and goes, I imagine the feeling's mutual.
Savina's going to look over at Runt and just go, "So what's your take on all this?"
I mean, I don't even remember what I'm fucking looking for. I just.
I've got an idea. I've got this data slate right here. I'll tell you what. You hold on to this, and then on completion of the mission, we'll trade this data slate for that one. And I'll point at Hank's one.
What
Okay,
data slate did you give her then?
Oh, this is just one that's just got my like personal diary on it.
No,
okay.
your diary.
She's going to take it and go, look it up and down. Is it password protected as well, or are you actually going to give her access?
Yeah, that's full access.
Okay. She's going to like flick through. She's going to like flick through a few tabs on it. Going to grin slightly and just go, "So what are you looking for?"
Comm center.
Well, that's near the middle of the deck. Sure you want to go there?
Madam, you are eating into my overtime. Yes.
She's she she is going to fix Jocasta straight in his eyes and plug in a data port into the slate, so she starts uploading it directly into her brain.
No, Jocasta Swartz and ceilings.
It's gonna know all my secrets. She's a
All
loose
your-
end after this mission.
No.
Dear diary, why does nobody like me?
Or back to the Vine reference. Dear diary, today I lost my diary, so I'm writing this on my 2 copies of Kung Fu Panda DVD.
After the
Very
mission,
niche Vine.
make a note. We've got a loose end. I need you to clear her up.
Yeah,
Okay, Grunt, you might have to kill her.
yeah. If Savina doesn't make it back, you don't have to pay her.
That's a good point. Listen, if Zafina turns into chainsaw meat, I mean,
I mean, yeah, this place is
mean-
dangerous, you know. Like, you see those walkways? Anyone could slip and fall.
yeah. Hank leans and totally not subtly whispers to Jocasta, "You got nothing too private on there, right? This girl doesn't seem like the sort who can keep secrets."
Unfortunately, everything's on there.
Oh, sweet boy. He puts his arm around for Boy and gives him 2 hardy pats on the shoulder.
Thanks.
Zavina pulls out a las pistol, just checks it over once, holsters it again, and just go. Ready to go?
Lead the
Lead
way.
the way. Hey, Jinx.
Hey.
She does
So
lead
we
the way.
have to.
Grunt. Yes.
As she
No.
walks out the bar, she just yells over her shoulder, loud enough for everyone in the bar to hear. You sucked your thumb until you were how old?
I put my hands over Jocasta's face, like, don't look back. They're not worth it. They're not worth it.
I'm just gonna mutter to myself, it's okay, for the mission, for the mission.
Jocasta, none of these people have seen sunlight. You're fine.
To be fair, I don't know whether Hank has.
I'm just gonna shoot Grunt a look like, I want you to kill her once this is done.
Hunt just sort of stares back, and then just like the small, like teeth-filled grin gradually grows across their face as they sort of pick up the look.
And it is this point I'm going to remind you are being followed around by a bunch of servo skulls that are recording everything you do.
Listen, we've all done embarrassing things. Why, one of my daughters still sucks her thumb. It's fine, it's normal. It might be because I'm never home and her mother left for Chadley, but who could say? I can't afford a therapist.
Right has already walked past this therapy session that seems to be having in the bar, sort of pushed past and
That's
is
on the way
following
out.
after. Oh, what's her name?
Zavina.
Safina. Yep. I mean, I haven't been grunt a bit too hard, and I'm not paying enough attention.
Can I just argue that I would argue everything that happens in a bar is a therapy session?
You cannot argue that because then I would spend more time in them, and I don't have the money.
Fair.
Don't have the money for therapy either, but that's a whole separate issue.
Well, maybe the people
Bringing
will
too
listen
much
to
real
this and
world to my RPG video.
maybe people will be charmed by this, really want to donate to patreon.com/chippers1, and then we can afford therapy.
Yes. A
We
donation to
already
Chippers.
have a patron. They're called Gideon.
Gideon
A
doesn't pay
patron,
me
not a
enough.
Patreon. A Patreon supports all your favorite content creators.
I'm
My
doing
phone
finger
worth the
guns at the
voice.
screen. Oh, this recording is not how I thought it was going to go, but I'm having fun. So
How did you think this was going?
I don't know. I'm used to hearing like professional recordings where people stay
Oh,
on
that's not us.
target.
We have never been professional, not one
No.
day in our lives.
No,
We're
no.
sort of in B-roll at this point, so I'd like to point out that I've done some shopping on Amazon during this session.
What did you buy?
Was it a game mat?
Fair enough.
What, like for puzzles or for like Magic the Gathering or like a mouse mat?
Yes. Basically, I have a couple that I take to my board game thing on Wednesdays, and every time I go, there's someone else there who's the perfect size for the tables that we have there. And so I keep asking, and eventually got around to remembering to tell me this evening. And so I went onto Amazon and found one at the right price and bought it.
No, fair enough.
Nice. Important purchases like this and more can be made possible thanks to patreon.com.
I thought we were in the B-roll.
We could be.
It could be both.
Can be.
Anyway.
Hank doesn't know what a patron is. He just knows that he wants to do the job.
Yeah. So,
So, and if you do the job, you can get paid.
yeah.
Yes,
I
and
was joking before. You
professional.
actually do get paid for doing this job. It's actually very good pay.
Hey.
You also get XPs.
Oh, love a good bit of
Yeah.
XP. And it can't be professional because I can't professionally sound like a grumpy man.
I'm
What have you been
sure
doing for the last 2.5 hours then?
Trying my best.
It sounded pretty professional to me.
Aw,
it's good.
thank you. You sound like a perfect teenager.
Thanks. I'm wearing all black at the moment, and it's really feeding into the character.
It feeds it.
you know what the worst part is? I genuinely at this point when you said I thought you could genuinely thought you were gonna go, thanks, Dad.
Hey, don't you be dissing my son. Only I can diss my son.
We're out of character at the moment. We're too out of character for me to do that.
Yeah, he can't just start calling me dad. He'll hear me in the high street and be like, Father?
All right, so Zavina leads you out of the tavern, and almost seemingly at random, she picks one of the routes out. Like, there are just everything outside of this town is just black shadowed, like just tangles of shipping containers, filing cabinets, and just stacks of data drives. And she just seems to pick one at random, and she goes, "Quickest way's this way," points, and just starts walking. And as the three of you go deep into the shadows, I think we can call it there for the session.